Good afternoon, hooligans, and welcome once again to Chaos! Chaos! I am your always insane host, PK, and here we will have plasma reactors! Look at all these nifty machines. They are beautiful. And they are chaotic. But anyway. No. Again with this. Much better. Anyway, to show you some machines I built as far as plasma reactors go in volts. And a couple other things. And as you can see, I got pretty jiggy with it. Start off, and we turn on the lights. Much better. Wondering why I have completely zero sound. Hold on a second. Zero sound. Why is that? Much better. It's probably gonna get loud as soon as I fire the stuff up. Anyway, not screwing around. I'm messing with these for a while now. In fact, I'm sorry I haven't put out a video in a while. We keep on getting sick because everyone here gets sick, and then I get sick. And also, sometimes I don't have time to record, so you know how that goes. Anyway, this is a nifty plasma reactor that I came up with. I call them cake reactors. Pretty much 11 by 11 square with the corner shaved in. One plasma reactor in the center, or fusion reactor, sorry, I keep on calling them plasma reactors. It's empty. Let me knock this out. And it is ignited, just as igniter, with one solar panel tucked in the side. At least on this one, this is a cutaway, this is not the whole thing, so I can show you a bunch of the innards, and then we'll get to the outards. Anyway, the whole top is electromagnets. Bottom and sides where the plasma is, all electromagnetic glass. One turbine to keep the reactor running after it started. And as far as like power takeoff for the tanks, you can put them anywhere. Also, normally this would be completely covered with steam hoods. I just have it open so you can see the beauty of it. Anyway, load it up, show you how it works. I need fuel. There should be enough fuel. And it'll sit idle until you actually hit the igniter, which I guess nope, it's noon. Noon doesn't matter. I have a short dramatic startup because it's underpowered. It'll fire once, then this turbine will start up and take over. Or at least it better. Oh, there it goes. At this point, you go ahead and take off the starter, or unhook the starter, and there you go. As for steam production for this model, let's just say even the small one is disgusting. Oh, I ran through it already. I'm going to put a little bit over there to test. I was saying, as far as steam production goes, being disgusting, yeah. So far, I've shown this to other people, and they're semi-amazed. They said the efficiency on it's crazy. Which it is, because I can fill this huge steam tank. And just, throw railguns everywhere. And this is actually the same one. This was a shell on it. Got the turbine that runs it down here. Steam comes in. Where's the ignition wire? Oh, there it is. There's the igniter. I got it stashed over to the side. The igniter comes in right there. Go ahead and cut it so I can fill this thing up with fuel in a moment. I have this one, it's done, fully sheathed with hoods and steam pipe. With it, you gotta use the configurator, squat and hit it, and turn it red for steam takeoff. Ran into one is a back loop for the turbine that runs it. This is the loop for the giant steam tank, which will keep these 20 large turbines running for several hours in real time. Not kidding. I only got a little bit of juice. I did some pre-testing, make sure everything was good. Yeah, let's see what we can do with just a meager. Let's see here. Split things up a little. Go away, railgun. So you want 16 deuterium. Double the other one. And we will start it the same way. Give it a second for its dramatic first firing. Oh, and there we go. This is ready to rock on her own. You have to squeeze around the fire, just the effect of having these exposed plasma with no water. Or plasma hitting them on the top anyway. I'll use them for my temperature grid. This indicates that it's actually making steam. This is for, I thought it was going to explode at around 5,000, but they never explode. It doesn't seem how hot they get, doesn't matter, just they gotta be properly shielded. And as you can see, we're filling the tank. Pretty rapidly. As soon as this gets up to around, I don't know, I guess 1,000, well, yeah, 1,500, 2,000, it'll rocket up. The reactor itself only runs for a few moments, believe it or not. It's kind of crazy. Like I said, the efficiency is awesome. The deuterium needed a lot to make it, and, well, actually, when you do make it, I make it 0. When you do make it, it takes a lot to keep your reactor running, and it takes a lot to make. A lot of crazy machines, a lot of time. So I just use my low frames. This is a lot of machine running here. A lot of machine running. And you see I'm gaining steam at an alarming rate. It'll fill this tank up. Should anyway. Oh, ran out of deuterium. That's okay, because this will keep on producing steam for about, I don't know, a few minutes. Should be just enough to fill the tank. Holy crap, look at that go. But yeah, these things get so hot that, they'll retain the heat for a good little bit. As you can see, still over 2,000 degrees. Hasn't been running for about, I don't know, 30, 45 seconds. Come on, baby, be enough steam. I'm going to say watch pot never boils. Should be enough. Tested this thing earlier. Takes a lot to fill. The tank is huge. In fact, it's about as big as you can make without, at least on my computer, breaking my planet. Oops. There's another thing that took so long to make this video. I broke the planet. It happens. Well, she holds for another like 30 seconds or so gaining. You got it. With 16 deuterium. Oh god, the excitement. Sorry, I try not to have dead air, but it happens. These are not the fastest running machines. This video would be fun to the person that likes to play Microsoft Flight Simulator for 12 hours, like literally going across country in digital realms. Or someone likes to play Sudoku. Anyway. We're about angrily fly around it. Is it filling or is it draining? Still filling! Filling slowly. It's that dramatic last little bit. Oh, come on! If it doesn't fill, let's just say 17 deuterium. There we go. Oh, still going. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. There's just a little sliver of space. Oh, screw it. Added deuterium. Because I did make the tank one block taller. I thought I could do it. Oh. Yeah, it's not really counting up anymore. It'll soon be counting down. Anyway, either way, this will run this, like I said, for hours upon hours. God, irks me is that last little bit. But let's see, that much steam pressure is definitely not anything to sneeze at. I'm still kind of climbing-ish. I don't know what it's doing. I broke it. And like I said, I'll run these 20 large turbines for hours, in real-time hours. And we're making good juice. I believe is a 56 ultimate power cubes. Yeah, that's what I got it ran to. I was using it for charging and testing amperage and stuff like that. Anyway, let's see. We're done with that boredom. Off with the fancy stuff. I was jacking around for a while with seeing if I could run a partially unshielded reactor. Not quite unshielded reactor, but a reactor with no casing. And I came up with this, first off. This is the bug zapper. Get some fuel. This runs a grid of things, or grid of steam hoods pretty high up. A little smaller of a heat grid. But it actually has, it's open and it won't, leak out. There's a limit to how far plasma will go around reactors. It's kind of like a big puffball. And you can build something like this. It's like a Gene Roddenberry warp drive. Fire it up. Oh, thought I'd fire it up. Is there literally like no power running to the reactor? What's going on here? It's odd. Oh, there's power. Technical difficulties. It's a fancy one. Oh no. That's probably why. Random crash. Too many ticking items.